What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming YouTube strike that has been talked about on Twitter primarily, at least for me. I haven't really seen anything on YouTube about it from anybody. I'm not sure if that means that a lot of people are just not planning to take place in this, or what the whole deal is with that, but yeah, there's a planned YouTube strike apparently going around, and this is pretty big in the creator space, it seems like. I don't know if it's really big in the viewer space. If you guys are aware of this in the viewer ecosystem, for those of you who don't make any videos or anything like that, but obviously everyone is pretty aware of what's been going on here on YouTube over, like, you know, however long now. I mean, it can be stretched to be as long as you need it to be. You know, there's been problems that have gone on that long. You know, you can go back years and just be like, look at how long this has been going on, all these issues for YouTubers and whatnot, and that could be, I guess, used as part of this whole thing. But primarily the reasons for this upcoming strike is for better COPPA regulations for content creators, to get the attention of YouTube and the FTC, and to just really generate noise around the fact that we're kind of being screwed over by a lot of these things. And today I just kind of want to talk about it and talk about whether or not I think it's actually going to work, because I think there's a lot of factors at play in this one, and I think there's a lot that, you know, people who are really big on this are not taking into consideration, and overall there's still a lot about this that I think could come out very positively. And overall, I think it's definitely an interesting idea, and we're gonna have to see how it plays out, what exactly happens now. Now, this protest is being called Dead Upload Day for no uploads, and protest for better COPPA regulations for content creators, new viewers, or not even new viewers, viewers, and kids alike. The protest is planned for November the 26th of 2019, which is just a couple days away, obviously, and the idea behind it is that a bunch of people are not gonna upload on this day, and that's the whole point behind Dead Upload, obviously. People are not going to be uploading on this day, and they're going to leave their YouTube channels inactive when it comes down to that, so that essentially they're not giving new content for YouTube to monetize. And what their plan is with that is that if they don't, you know, give any video for YouTube to monetize that day, and if the protest is wide enough or whatever, and enough people, I guess, take place in it, that it would actually make some sort of impact financially on YouTube, and that enough of, you know, an impact would come off of it to catch the attention of, like, the FTC, the mainstream media, obviously the viewers who don't have videos for the day, so that multiple groups of people can really be affected by this at once, and they can kind of, I guess, catch wind of what's going on, and that, I guess, these issues can be fixed. Well, I think that there is problems with this. I think that there's a lot of actual concerns that should be taken into account with this, that maybe are being taken into account by some people, but I don't think everyone who's planning this whole thing is actually taking this all into account. Now, the problem that I really see with Dead Upload Day, or this protest, number one, is that, well, yeah, a lot of people, they're not gonna upload videos, however many you get, and let's say you get 1 million channels to not upload a video for a day. You have to still realize that there are billions of people who use YouTube. Okay, there are so many people who use the platform, and there are going to be people who are still going to be using the platform during this time. They're not going to take place in this protest. And I'm not even just talking about, like, on the creator side of things. I'm talking about, like, the viewers. Viewers are still going to be on YouTube watching older videos that you've uploaded and generating the website revenue. So YouTube is still going to be earning a lot of revenue on this day. I mean, like, I don't think it's really going to make a dent. Because in reality, when you think about how grand of a scale that we're talking with YouTube, which is the second biggest website on the planet, you just can't get everyone to basically take place in this. You're not going to get billions of people who are using the website to just say, oh, we're not using the website on this day or whatever. So YouTube is just, I mean, honestly, they're just going to look at it as, okay, well, what, 1,000 people didn't upload a video for a day? Because, I mean, let's be realistic about what the size of this is going to be. How many people are really not going to upload for a day? Who has any idea, right? Let's say it's 1,000, okay? Oh no, 1,000 people didn't upload a video for today. YouTube isn't losing out on that much money with that. And if anything, with that being like the last day of school until Thanksgiving break for a lot of people, you're gonna have probably a lot more activity on the website than usual anyway, which means they're probably gonna make some of that revenue back just based on that anyways, on the fluctuation of user count. So that doesn't even take into consideration the fact that people are actually still gonna upload videos and just ignore the protest. Because, I mean, let's say you're a small YouTuber with with like 5,000 subscribers, and, you know, a bunch of these people who are actually participating in Dead Upload Day, since they're actually like in the YouTube loop, a lot of them are like bigger channels, right? Because that's how a lot of the information gets passed around up. Like, when you're a bigger channel, information gets passed around by a lot of the bigger YouTubers. That's just how it works. A lot of us are in contact with one another. Information does get spread around. I mean, I talk to a lot of bigger YouTubers as well, and when information comes around, usually we spread it with one another, or if it comes out from like a news source or something like that, that's also another way that it happens. So, I mean, if you're a small creator and all these big creators are not uploading for a day, I mean, why would you take the opportunity away from yourself to like take that day of growth? You know what I'm saying? I mean, your competition is literally stepping away for the day. That would be like if you ran like a hamburger restaurant next to another one, and that one's usually doing better than yours, but they're closed for the day. Are you gonna also close up shop for the day? Like, a lot of people are gonna say no, you know what I'm saying? So then on top of it, you also have to think of it as like YouTube is gonna be saving some storage space on their servers if people aren't uploading videos. So even if people just like started pissing away all their videos, right, and just said, oh, we're not uploading on this day, not only are they going to be saving money because they're not putting videos on their servers, I mean, it might be a minuscule amount, but they are still saving money at the end of the day. A business will love to save any penny that they can, but they're also still going to be generating that extra revenue, like I pointed out, from a lot of people having off, you know, for Thanksgiving break, or people just regularly using the website. And then also you have to think about the fact that people who are participating in Dead Upload Day, are you not going to use the website at all? Because, I mean, if you're watching other people's YouTube videos on that day, at the end of the day, you're still generating the website ad revenue. So how is YouTube really going to take like a bunch of notice to this? You know what I'm saying? Now, a big argument for the reason why that, you know, YouTube and the FTC and everybody will take real big notice to this if this does happen is because, you know, they can get the mainstream media to write about it. Oh, look at these YouTubers are standing up to YouTube finally. They stopped uploading for this whole day and everything. And yeah, that's great. I will say that is actually not a horrible idea. But here is my main problem with that, okay, with, you know, getting the mainstream media in on it and everything, is that it depends on how you get the mainstream media in on it. Now, when we did like the whole Peace Score video and everything, and we kind of like blew that whole thing up out of the water, and it spread through the YouTube community pretty quickly, but there was a couple articles written on it. It was like, it was some smaller websites, but there were articles written on it. We didn't have like The Verge and Vox or CNN or anybody like that writing about it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have like these massive websites, you know, kicking in the door to write about these things. And that was actually such big news on YouTube that YouTube actually responded to us. That was actually kind of rare too, because I can't remember another time where like YouTube themselves got on a video, a Creator Insider video, and responded to a group of creators who basically brought this information or some information out like this. But when we did that, they actually came out a couple weeks later and they made a video talking about Peace Score. But you didn't see like the mainstream media writing about it. And also, like, I hate to say it, but the mainstream media, like the ones that actually really give the website attention, let's be honest, like 90% of the time when they write about YouTube, it's only negative publicity. They only write for negative publicity, and that's really sad to say, and it sucks to say, because, like, I mean, it would be great if this movement or whatever could actually bring some, like, publicity to the whole issue and actually make good change, but I just don't see a lot of these websites writing about it if they cannot find a way to spin it and make it a bad thing, you know, about how something is going bad, or about how YouTube is falling apart, and it's all these creators' fault, and things like that. I mean, we've talked about this here on the channel before, like these mainstream media articles about YouTube they're basically just hit pieces every time they write them, because at the end of the day, YouTube is replacing most of these traditional media forms. So I honestly don't see it, but I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, honestly. I really do, but that's just my personal insight on that aspect of it. Now, when it comes down to the FTC, here's my thoughts on that. Now, I don't think the FTC gives a fuck if people upload videos on YouTube. I mean, let's be honest. Do they really care if everyone doesn't upload for a day? It's not like we're outside the FTC headquarters protesting, you know, bothering them and disrupting their workflow. It's not, I don't think, something that's going to directly affect them. I don't think they're really going to care all that much. I guess the idea behind it is that if we make enough noise to YouTube, that they'll bitch and moan to the FTC. But at the end of the day, I just don't see this being viable enough to actually, like, work work against YouTube. So the FTC is going to care because people didn't upload videos on a website for a day. And with that also, the FTC has already said that they're like open for feedback on the whole thing through their website. Like they have given people channels to respond to their plans or whatever and to give them feedback. And there is a YouTuber who is going to meet like the head of the FTC in just a couple of days to talk about the whole issue and to like talk to him about what's going to happen to people. So it's not like the FTC is like just straight up ignoring the whole issue. Like, I mean, they're doing something bad. Don't get me wrong. Like they made a really stupid decision, like the fines are bullshit and everything, but there are avenues for us to kind of fix this. Like, hopefully this meeting goes really well. They do have the website thing that people can submit feedback on. And honestly, I think that these are better than, you know, not uploading videos for a day because they don't care. I mean, let's be honest, they're not going to care that people didn't upload a YouTube video for a day. That doesn't mean shit to them. They already know that people don't like the COPPA regulations. They already know that content creators don't like them. So will I be taking place in Dead Upload Day on November 26th? Now, I have no idea. I really don't. I'm going to sit here and think about it for a little bit and ponder it a little bit more, but as of right now, I think it just comes down to whether or not I have a video idea for the day, and I mean, there's a pretty good chance that I won't. Another thing I was also thinking about doing was making a bunch of videos pre-made before the Thanksgiving holiday and Black Friday and whatnot, and I was thinking about taking a break for like that week/weekend and, you know, just taking that week off of YouTube and letting those videos kind of just go up on the channels. So depending on how much I get done with that by time November 26th comes, maybe I will have a video up or maybe I won't. I have no idea yet, but I just don't see it being feasible. All I see it really doing is just being a day where people don't upload videos, they may hurt the growth on their channel, and at the end of the day, we're back to square one in the same goddamn position that we've been in for however long. Hopefully I'm wrong though. Hopefully everything that I've said, they find a way around. Hopefully this does get worked out. I mean, if they can find a way to make this thing work, that would be great because I would love to see better regulations for COPPA. I would love to see better, you know, help for creators through YouTube with COPPA and with, you know, the whole platform in general, not just COPPA. I would love to see everything get better, but I don't know if this is the way. And with that being said, that's going to be the end of this video, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel, follow me over on Twitter at SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content. Join the Discord down below, lots of great things going on down there as well. Thank you to my channel members, your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, potentially taking place in a protest, I don't know yet, maybe not, I don't know, and signing out.